Hey guys, Steve Holzer with BIMobject. I get a lot of calls, a lot of phone calls from frantic purchasers, purchasing agents. I get calls from architects, architectural technicians. Usually the purchasing agent says, I got a bid going in an hour and I need a price on your ABC 123 what's it flush valve. And I say that's great, but we actually don't have pricing available to you. However, I direct them to the manufacturer and explain to them that we have a business matching feature that often is readily available to them. The challenge seems to be that many of the manufacturers, our customers, have not set up the business matching yet. So I want to make it a little easier for you. And as well, I want to announce that we've actually added another layer or level of business matching to make it much more affordable and simple to set up. In the past, business matching was only available with what was called our BIM Analytics Core Local license. And the idea of that license, it was for maybe sales folks that you had assigned to a specific region, a specific country, a specific postal code within a country. And they were then able to log in and see any of the downloads that had occurred in their assigned region. Again, whether it was a postal code, a country, whatever the region that you had defined was. Now, with business matching, we have just a straight business matching license available that allows you to put a number of your personnel that have the correct answers to pricing questions, distribution questions, sales questions, technical questions. All these people can be added to your brand and identified as managing, it could be a global. You could have one person globally for each of those roles or any of those roles. You could have them specifically a technical person for everywhere. Or you could break it down where you had those roles for each individual region or postal code that you had set up in your system. Again, they will not have, with the straight business matching license, they will not necessarily be needing to log in to look at the leads and follow up on the leads. So therefore, you don't have to have a license, a full core local business core local license for the analytics for a technical person or someone else such as that. So anyway, let me show you. So in our BIMobject catalog, let me get to the right screen here. Here's our basic screen as you well know it, log in. I haven't logged in yet. That is one thing for business matching to work. The person has to be logged in. The user has to be logged in. So I'm going to go through this as a user context and how it works. And first I'm going to show you why I get a lot of the phone calls I do. So I'm going to log in as just a user without having necessarily any brand that I am working for. So, and let's look for, and notice now I'm searching off our search bar on the landing page. That's also something new that maybe some of you aren't aware of yet. But I'm going to go into our BIMobject demo account. And we got a lot of really cool pieces and parts in here. So I'm going to look for I want to find a wrong way road sign here for bicycles to warn them, because that's what happens. This is what I'm going to show you is kind of the wrong way that this works. And if you notice here on this page, this area down here that says connect with your local representative, that is the tile that is business matching. Prior again to our latest release, that was BIM Analytics Core Local. You had to have a license for that person to be populated there, and there were a number of brands that use that. Now it can be either Core Local or the business matching that you have for those particular people within your organization and assign them. So this is when I got the phone call, and often I would come here and say, well, show me where you're looking, and then so what I would do is typically show them to go ahead and contact the manufacturer, or if they didn't want to go an email route, they could actually click on the manufacturer. In this case, it'll be just BIMobject, and I could direct them to the phone number and the address of that manufacturer. Not the best user experience because, again, we want to give the user the information they need when they need it. We want to give that for you to have that capability as a manufacturer to get your products questions answered, to get pricing, to get them sold. That's the whole goal here. So that being said, let's do another search here for another one that I know is set up as a demo, and we're going to work out. We're going to do a little gym. So we're going to go to the BIM tooling here. Fantastic brand. It's got all of 2 products, and if any of you were at AU last year or the year before, you saw our booth, and so we have some big thing here for sale, or that we have. We don't have a download for it because I don't think anyone's going to be wanting to build our booth at the AU show. But anyway, as the demonstration purposes, you can see now in this tile down here, I have this local super sales executive where I am, my user, I'm the user here, I have logged in and I've said I'm in Burbank, California. So in this BIM tooling, they have said that whenever someone comes into business matching and they are located in the state of California, this guy here, Steve Holzer, is going to show as the local super sales executive, and Steve Holzer is going to show as a super technical specialist. So they can actually just click on the buttons, reach out directly, and send them a message. Help! I need a price in an hour. Probably that's not going to happen if they need a price in an hour. Probably what's going to happen is now I've sent the message. They're going to say call. So I have got my number there. They can now reach out and they can call me on that number direct. So. That being said, I encourage you all to look at those new, call your sales rep, look at getting this core local and or business matching, which is our newly released feature, set up so that you can start getting these folks when they need to have the information. That's one of the great unique advantages you have on the BIMobject platform is this whole business matching functionality and features. So happy sales, getting your products in users' hands, getting them the information they need at the time they need it, and becoming the choice of standard for your product line. Till next time, thanks again, Steve Holzer with BIMobject. We'll see you again for another hot tip of the week.